Hi guys. How is everyone? So today I'm gonna speak on imagination. Yesterday I gave you guys that little formula. I don't consider it a formula. I consider it that's part of our nature. That's who we are. So it's difficult for me. Like I don't know how people think. I just know how I think. So I just put it the way I see it. But anyway, in that formula, there was one of the three components was imagination, and I thought I would elaborate on that today since it's not so easy to understand what I mean if I just plop it on the whiteboard, I think. So I thought I'd just elaborate on it. I might elaborate on consciousness and subconsciousness. I find there is enough books out there on these two topics that if you read a few of those books, you'll come up with your own version of explanation for yourself. And I always find that that's the way to learn about yourself the best. So, but if you want me to elaborate on those two topics, just leave a comment below and I'll get to it. I am not someone to rush, so just be patient because I don't do stress. It's not good for my skin. So, without further ado, let's talk about imagination. So, for me, and always please know that I'm speaking from my point of view, how I observe the world. Everybody else observes the world. I hope everybody else observes the world according to their perspective. And if our perspective can click in little bits and pieces and places, that's cool. Because like this we can expand. And if it doesn't click, well, just move on. No needs to be harsh or yeah, like just move on. It's okay. Anyway, so imagination. So there's certain things that assist imagination or support imagination. And the first thing that I've noticed is that imagination needs to be fed. And when I say it needs to be fed, I mean your thoughts, your wishes, your desires, your perspectives, your opinions, your ideas, they all feed your imagination. They all give it thought, they give it pictures, they give it signals, and those signals start some kind of reaction with your imagination. Everything does. Don't it's just how it works, because else you would have to be dead for your brain to stop receiving information, right? Well, imagination is like a brain of its own, like the brain behind the brain, if you want to say so. And it doesn't stop. Just like the brain that you are aware of, or at least as much as you are aware of your brain, doesn't stop, so doesn't imagination. Well, so that's the first step. You need to feed it. And that's why you hear a lot of people that, like, people call them positive speakers, say, oh, think positive, watch your thoughts, which personally, at one time in my life, I was quite big into that stuff, but there is no way of observing every single thought. But there is a way of becoming aware of yourself that allows you to produce more happy thoughts than thoughts going the other way. Let's just put it that way. Anyway, once you do that, your imagination sends out energy signals from all your thoughts, wishes, and desires. Because look, this is your body, right? And your body has an energy field around it. We all know that. This should not be news to anybody. And if it's news, you on YouTube, go do a research and you'll see that I'm not telling you crap. But anyway, this energy field is connected to your imagination. Your imagination and this energy field have a very close relationship. They really do. People even, like researchers even say, like, that our brain, right, sends energy waves. Well, yeah, because it's connected with this main energy field that is around us. And when we are in this energy field and we focus inside of our own energy field, we focus and we bring in thoughts, wishes, desires, etc. We are adjusting and producing certain patterns of energy, right? Within this field. We are doing it all for it happens so fast. You can't really observe. Like it's impossible to observe this unless you sit and meditate. I think a lot of people that meditate will probably have experienced something like that, where they sit and they can literally feel, like, at least I feel when my energies are moving, I feel when my energies are adjusting, and I know, oh, a new pattern is coming. And that's exactly the moment you want to be very, very, very calm and very peaceful with yourself. Anywho, once these patterns are inside have become very clear, clear and exact, the energy gets sent out into the universe to find like energy. Okay? Now, why does it do that? Well, yesterday's formula, I said, well, once you add desire to subconscious equals manifestation, which manifestation essentially is what? The alignment of energies to allow physicality of your desires, wishes, dreams, whatever, right? Well, that's that process. I'm explaining to you exactly that process. Well, there's one thing though that I think is really hard for humans to do. It's hard for me to do too. I'm not a hypocrite, I'm just human, like everybody else. So, and that is faith. People relate faith a lot to religion, but hold on, let's back up. Faith, what is it really? Faith is the knowledge and the feeling of the knowledge that you focused, you did give some kind of signal, some kind of impulse, some kind of thought, wish, or idea. You fed that into your imagination. Your imagination cleared up the energies, organized it, sent that energy out of your body, because it's looking now for like energies, so that it can manifest or bring about into your life what it is that you need or that you desire, right? Well, then there is where your faith comes in. Your faith is not some goo-goo gaga stuff. Your faith is literally scientifical belief of facts. You did these steps, then duh, I'm gonna believe that it's done. That means chill out, relax. Know that it's done, the work has been done. Oh, Moni, it wasn't hard. No, it's not meant to be hard. It's meant to be fun. But now the work is done, and you can chill. Just trust. Just trust. What I do is I just keep repeating these processes. I just keep playing with them. So if I'm imagining that I want a particular flower in my garden and I haven't found it anywhere, I just sit down, I focus, and I feed my imagination with images, thoughts, feelings about it, but all in the present, like never in the future. All like right now, I'm smelling my flower. Ooh, how does it smell? Oh, it smells like this. I involve I forgot the word, but I involve my nose in it, my smelling senses, and I smell it, and I get happy about it. I involve a smile, like I really feel it in my hand. So as I keep feeding it with these thoughts, impulses, these feelings, well, then I'm clarifying here this energy. So it's constantly sending this energy out, right? Which accumulated energy has more power than just one single little string of energy, like, no. But if I have a fist of energy going like out into the universe, I'm just doing a great job, right? And then in the end, I love sitting in my days, sitting in my garden, looking at my flowers, just enjoying my day. And then poof, out of nowhere, the flower just pretty much, just falls on my lap. Sounds weird, but it really happens to me. Anyway, there's one thing that I want to make clear. For imagination to work, there's one thing that you need, and that is clarity. And you need to be a very specific type of person in the sense of like with yourself. It's not like you're going to have to change yourself in any specific way, but here's what you're going to need. You need to do what's right. And people are going to be like, oh, now she's judging. No, I'm not judging. I'm just saying whatever is needed for you to do at the very moment. Be it that you get the impulse to go drink a glass of water, for goodness sake, don't be too lazy to get up and drink a glass of water. Go drink your glass of water. Our inner senses work in very mysterious ways, and they give us the most funniest impulses. I have had impulses that I was like, really? Really? Like the other day, I was just driving and something said, hey, can you stop at the mailbox? I wasn't expecting mail. Opened my mail, lo and behold, I had money in my mail. I was like, oh, nice. So, impulses are something very interesting. So, do what's right. Do what your inside is telling you to do. Like if it tells you to rest, rest. If it tells you to laugh, watch some comedy, laugh. If it tells you to go jogging, go jogging. If it tells you to go to a particular store, go to that particular store. That's how you assist this energy. That's your part. Your part is to have fun. You get these fun impulses, you do them, and then in the end you go like, who knew? If I hadn't come in here, if I hadn't done this, I would probably never gotten my wish fulfilled. That's how it is. It's the fun part of it. And then you need to be clear. You need to be clear about what it is that you want. You can't change and swap all the time. You need to be steadfast, give direct, simple, and clear information to your imagination. So, yeah, well, be clear and be exact. I already said you need to be exact. Like, it has to be exact. It can't be like, I want a car. Okay. Well, do you want a small car? Do you want a 4-door car, a 2-door car? Do you want a SUV? Do you want a sedan? Do you want a Toyota? Do you want a Hyundai? Do you want it green? Do you want it red? Do you want it yellow? Do you want rims on the car? Do you want a particular color inside the car? I mean, do you want leather inside the car? Do you not want leather inside the car? How much should the car cost? This may sound funny to you, but I'm telling you, the car that I'm driving right now, I sat down for I don't know how many months, and I was like, I don't want to pay more than this. I refuse to pay more than this much. I will not pay more. Okay, well, then I started having these impulses. Go to this car lot, go to that car lot, do this, do that. I arrived at a car lot after so many car lots. I arrived at a car lot. I saw the car online. The next day I went there. And the next day I came home with my car without any issues whatsoever. Like it was smooth sailing. And I've had my car, which is way more than I actually asked for. And I was really specific and exact. But because I was specific and exact, the energy went out, but it expanded, because I was specific and exact. It had room to expand and it gave me even more than what I asked for. So that's the reason why you need to keep these 3 steps. Do the right thing. So when you feel an impulsion or a need or like a thought, act on it. Be clear and be exact. I'm sorry, maybe you can't see it. So here we go. So let's resume. Imagination, you need to feed it every day through thoughts, wishes, desires, etc. As you do so, the energy gets sent out from yourself into the universe to meet with like energy, to give it more vibration state. Because if you notice, energy, what makes it really solid is the frequency that the atoms and everything else vibrate with each other. That's all it is. Your skin, everything, that's all it is. So that's what it's doing. It needs to accumulate enough energy so that it can vibrate your wish into manifestation. That's all you're doing. Well, and once it's sent out, stay in your faith, stay in that knowledge, in that feeling that it's done. Hey, let me kick my feet up and have a good time. And that's it. You do this, and man, I cannot tell you how many great things you're going to be living. Please anyone that uses these techniques or these ideas that I'm putting out there and gets good results, let me know. I just want to hear your good results. I love people. I love hearing that people are thriving, that they are doing what they love. And I hope that if I keep posting these videos, that it can help somebody. All right. Well, love and light, and stay cool.